Hey YouTube, I've got another folding knife review for you today. This is the Bradley Cutlery Alias 1 folding knife, and there's the box that it comes in. Bradley Cutlery. Now this knife, it's a Framelock mechanism, right? And it is titanium on the Framelock side, and it is textured G10, right, on the display side. Now it only has one thumb stud, so, for righties. And you heard that click. It does have bronze phosphor washers, so it opens extremely smoothly. And you see the blade there. That is an S30V blade. Classic drop point design. Black coating, obviously. And it is a partial flat grind. Right, and it is made in the USA. And that's just a very, it's a very functional, I like drop points quite a bit. Alright, you see a close-up of the blade there. Right, and you see the pocket clip. It is a two-position pocket clip. It comes set up, right side tip-down carry, can be adjusted to tip-up carry. Right, and you see the non-tubed lanyard hole right there. Open pillar construction. Right, blade centering on the one I got is slightly off towards the lock bar side. Right, now the opening, this thing comes out, like butter. And you heard the click. All right, no blade play. Okay, here's the lockup. Right, that's where it locks, and there's no blade play at all in any direction. Right, and even though it only has the right side thumb stud, opening it with the left hand is not a problem. Okay, you just flick it a little bit open with your index finger, and because it's so smooth, it only takes like a very small wrist flick to flick it out, and it'll come out. It is a manual knife, but it'll come out as fast as an auto would. Right, now there you see a close-up of the blade, and you see the finish is extremely uniform. Okay, there's no discolorations or anything, and that's exactly what you want. And you see the jimping at the base of the spine right there. And this overall, this is a fairly light knife, as you can imagine, with G10 and titanium. And obviously no liners. It's an extremely light knife for its length. The blade length is actually 3.5 inches in blade length. Okay, so for that length of blade, very light and easy to carry. It does come extremely sharp. The S30V, extremely sharp. Okay, and if you want to see a size comparison with just some other knives I have that are the same blade length, Spyderco Stretch. All right, and you see, the blades are about the same length. The Bradley is the handle is longer than on the Stretch. Thickness. Almar Sear 2000 compared to the Bradley. This is a lot heavier than the Bradley, by the way. Alright, so you see that there? Around the same general size. The Bradley's blade is wider. You see that? My SOG Vulcan. Right, so you see it's of comparable size to other blades that are other EDC. I would categorize these as medium length EDC type blades. And for those who don't know, Bradley knives have actually been sometimes compared to a poor man's Sebenza. Your basic large Sebenza, titanium frame lock, be about $400. Bradleys run about 200. This version of the Bradley was less. It was about $184. Right, and now, you know, I would never compare knives of such a different price range to each other. I just don't find that to be productive. You know, I bought this because I wanted a Bradley in my collection. I was not trying to get like a, you know, a cheaper version of a Sebenza, you know, which I will get in the future at some point. But for what it is, you know, not trying to compare it or be something that it's not, for what it is, it's a very nice blade. Super lightweight, titanium frame lock. I like the blade shape, like what they've done with, I like the finish, the initial sharpness, very smooth deployment, firm lockup. You know, it's definitely, you can definitely tell that it is a quality blade. I would definitely recommend the knife. You know, if it is within your size range that you like to carry, I would consider it just a general purpose, mid to larger size EDC folder. You know, I don't consider it especially or particularly tactical. It could be used as such, obviously, but you know, to me it's just a general multi-purpose large utility. And you know, as I said, don't buy it trying to make it into some other knife. You know, buy it because you like it as what it is and you want a Bradley knife. But first rate all the way. I mean, you can definitely tell the higher quality compared to cheaper knives. The smoothness, the lockup, initial sharpness, the finish, the fit and finish. It was completely perfect except the centering was a little off, and I'm sure that could be adjusted if you wanted to, or you could have someone adjust it. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with, you know, this is only my second Bradley knife that I own, and I am pleased with it. I hope you've enjoyed this knife review, and stay tuned for many more. I am out of here, dudes. Peace out.